Hello, my name is Barbara Mikas. I am the Vice President of Canadian Operations for Lifeline Malawi. Lifeline Malawi is a not-for-profit organization registered in Canada and has been operating for over 10 years. It was started by a gentleman, Dr. Chris Brooks, formerly from Calgary, Alberta. He decided to move with his family to the capital city of Lilongwe, and from there went into rural Malawi to begin to offer medical services. So what started as dispensing medicine from the back of a pickup truck has now turned into an organization that will treat over 180,000 patients per year in 2 separate sites. The village of Ngotsi, which is on the lakeshore of Malawi, and also Kasese, which is in the mountainous regions of the country, a tobacco growing area. Each of those locations offers different types of services: primary health care, HIV/AIDS intervention, outreaches into the community, behavior change intervention, and most recently, maternity. I have with me today a gentleman by the name of George Makandiwa, who is the chair of our Lifeline Malawi Trust. George, welcome.
Thank you.
It's good to have you in Canada.
Thank you.
Can you tell us what got you involved with Lifeline Malawi?
Yeah, at one time I was heading a ministry responsible for energy at Malawi, and one beautiful morning a gentleman by the name of Chris Brooks came into my office and wanted to find out how the ministry could help him to connect electricity to his facility that he had constructed at Ngozi. And this is the clinic that you are referring to. In our discussions, I learned that there is this organization, and coincidentally the area of Ngozi is near I have a small place on the lake, and I knew exactly what that area was deficient of in terms of health services. So I was very excited that eventually there is an organization that would want to assist. So we proceeded, and I think the electricity was connected. After that, it was a relationship. You know, he could phone me up if he wanted to find out something about immigration and local Malawi issues. The relationship continued until such time that there was need to formalize the establishment of, I think, a board of directors for the organization. And at that time, I was asked whether I could become one of the directors, and I readily accepted. I accepted because prior to my joining the Ministry of responsible for energy in Malawi, I was in the Ministry of Health. And I knew the needs, the health needs of the people, especially the people around Ngozi, which is a fisheries, rural fisheries community. And we started implementing the programs that were set for this organization. I knew the health problems of Malawi, and I was and still committed to a two-pronged approach which the Malawi government adopts in delivery of health services, and that is the government itself having its own institutions to provide health services to its nationals, and also other participants, other players like international non-organization organizations and other church-based institutions. So I accepted, and we started talking and advising each other and proceeding on the process.
You have had different roles in the Malawi government through these last years. What were some of them? You indicated that when we first met you, you were in the energy, and of course that was a significant moment in Lifeline Malawi's history, the day we got electricity at the Ngotsi site. I'm sure you can imagine what it would be like to provide medical services when you have no electricity.
Yeah, as I said before, coming to energy, I was in the Ministry of Health. After energy, I went to the Ministry of Lands. After the Ministry of Lands, I went to the Ministry of Local Government. After local government, I'm now in the Ministry of People with Disabilities and the Elderly.
So you know how the government process in Malawi operates.
I would want to think so.
Yes. And it's credible. One of the benefits of having a non-government organization like Lifeline Malawi partnering with a governing body is twofold. One is that we're jointly trying to deal with the HIV/AIDS pandemic in Malawi. And the other is that neither one of us are operating independently. The government is looking for organizations like ours who are transparent, credible, have integrity, and we in turn are looking for government bodies, other not-for-profit partners, other NGOs in the country, so that what we do is holistic, not just health. Most recently, Lifeline Malawi has expanded into the HIV/AIDS intervention. We've done that over the last couple of years. Have you seen Lifeline Malawi's work having an impact in the regions that we operate?
One of the reasons I joined activities of Lifeline Malawi was, as I said, the establishment of this facility at Ngozi. Ngozi, as you have rightly said, is a lakeshore rural community. And according to the analysis that has been made, the prevalence of HIV/AIDS is extremely high amongst fishers in the rural communities. And Chirambula and Ngozi, where this facility is no exception. When the facility started, certainly there was a lot of cry and need for HIV/AIDS management. And 2-3 years ago, when it started, there is a big improvement in terms of the serostatus of the people around that area. The issue is people are reluctant to walk long distances to access this facility. And because now Ngozi is just maybe 30 meters from where the fish lands, there's a big improvement. And for your information, it's not only the people that around Ngozi that benefit from this facility. There are people around this area. I'm talking of some have to go to Ngozi, traveling quite a lot of kilometers. The reason is that the services that Ngozi is offering are, superb compared to other services that are, given to people that are infected and affected with HIV/AIDS. So in short, yes, it has had a positive impact in terms of awareness, in terms of treatment, and in terms of prevention.